Today entries.
You stepped on something sharp. It's a twist tie. The goddamn things are still fucking haunting me. Even after their fucking death. Can't kill the fuckers. The undead killing machines just like Jason.
Today in Tracey's basement, we're adding a new Jason to the collection. This one's getting old.
That was terrible what you just did to me. Not old, I'm vintage. I'm retro.
Hey Basement Geeks, welcome back to Tracey's Basement, the channel for Geeks by Geeks, and if you enjoy what we do on the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, ring the little notification bell, and then you will always know whenever we have something new for you guys. Today we are adding a new Jason Voorhees to the collection.
Yes, this is a Jason Voorhees I've mentioned I've had to pick up for a while now, and I actually picked it up a while ago. We just never got a chance to unbox it, but I brought this up when we brought up the Jason accessory pack.
Yes.
Yes, I said I had the underwater accessory pack, which we will show off again later once I get this guy open, but I didn't have the right Jason to go with it, and being just the super mega nerd that I am, having a Jason 4 Jason with the chain around him suspended underwater just wasn't doing it for me. So it was actually driving me crazy that I didn't have the right Jason. So I finally got the Jason from my other favorite Jason movie.
So this is the Part 6 Ultimate NECA Ultimate Jason Voorhees.
You don't have to be that specific. So they know what you're saying.
They know. It is the Jason Lives Jason.
Yeah, now, just like we've said before, they make the packaging much like the original movie cases and movie posters, so it actually is extremely cool packaging, which you can incorporate into your display if you want. It does window open and have some display on the inside like this. I just do not like displaying figures like this in my collection. That's really, really boring to me. Nothing more boring than somebody's collection that looks like that on a shelf. Just, go buy books. But, well, not that books are bad. I'm just saying go buy books. But, yes, so the packaging is actually really, really, really cool and can be incorporated into the display if you want. That's how, I've mentioned before, I display my 8-bits with the things in the background. But, let's get this guy open and have a look at him right quick.
Get him out.
And of course, twist ties, but there is only one twist tie, so
only one?
That's pretty awesome.
That's not bad.
Does have the typical, 16 million pieces of tape, though, so,
Don't want those accessories to escape.
Can't win there. And there he is.
So this is the first appearance of actual undead Jason, which is just wicked. He's so much more fun when he's undead zombie Jason.
No, because number 4 is my favorite movie, and he's alive there. He's not more fun. He's just different. It's a different Jason.
To disagree.
No, you're just agreeing to be wrong.
Fine, but I love zombie undead Jason.
Of course.
And the figure is so awesome because look at that face. That is a face that only a mother can love.
Which coincidentally, I think Jason was only loved by his mother.
Look at what an amazing job they did on that disgusting face.
It's so gross.
Jason has never been the greatest looking guy, for sure. That's part of his character. But as a recently resurrected creature, that's just gross. I love it.
It's cool. That's exactly.
He's so grody.
That's exactly what he looks like when he comes out of the grave, and after Tommy Jarvis has resurrected him Frankenstein style with a fence rod and lightning.
And all the maggots go away.
Jason 6 is getting, the series is getting really cheesy at that point when he gets Frankensteined back to life. Frankensteined back to life.
He also really looks like they threw him right in the ground right after Part 4, like just the second he was dead. Tossed him in the ground. He's wearing the same clothes. He's covered in blood. He's got the axe mark in his head, of course.
Of course.
He literally, looks like somebody just picked him up and went, whoop, and threw him in.
Well, I mean, he never was the cleanest individual.
This is true.
It's basically what he looks like in Part 4, right? He's dirty before he's dead. He's dirty after he's dead. So he's just a little more dusty. After.
I love all those details though. There's literally spatters of blood all over him. The bottoms of his pants are all ripped up and stuff like that. So you can tell he didn't go in the ground in a good state.
He's got the tool belt all around him. And of course, he's got all the extra, gear hanging off that they can use, put his accessories in. And speaking of accessories, he has a bunch. So let's put his mask on him first, because his mask is really well done and it's nice and shiny.
It is, actually,
yeah. So
this got a nice gloss on it.
So this is the mask that Tommy Jarvis throws in there after he digs him up, and he's like, nah. And of course, that's how Jason gets his mask back in the movie. So let's see how it looks on him. That just slides on like super easy. Wow, it's like, look.
I'm surprised.
Wow.
I thought you were going to have to pull it.
I mean, I've had previous NECA Jason figures, and the mask was a little tight to get on, these rubber band type parts, but that actually just slides right on and off, so that is crazy good. His other accessories, he has another grasping hand. So he's got 2 grasping hands on him right now, and he's got a more open grasping hand, which I believe is for the knife or the machete. Speaking of which, knife and machete. And the 2 hands he has on him right now look like they are for the classic fence post scene. That's very Spears. That's one of your favorite scenes in the movie. He's like just being a huge, they stop and they're like, this guy won't move. He's beeping the horn like, and he just turns into a pure and just breaks the light. He's like such a kid.
I love that.
But it's just smash the headlight for no reason. Like it's not not killing him, not anything. He's just being a dick.
Just teasing a little.
He's just being a dick. So anyway, it comes in 2 parts actually. When we first took this out, we didn't know what this was.
Looking at it, kind of funny. I think that's where the lightning hits, because it's kind of like flattened open.
Maybe, if that's what it is. And then I noticed this was really short. This spear end for a big, long fence post is like very, very, very short. But then I seen the peg, and they go together. So they make a nice, very, very long one, so you can get him in his pose. And I think that's also so you can put it through his hands easier. Oh, and he comes with a tombstone too. I forgot to mention that because I got pretty frustrated here. I will bring this up. This is a bit of a frustration, as amazingly looking a figure as it is. The poles don't actually go straight through his hand, which means you can't really get, like, they both have holes in the hand that you can put the post through, but they won't go straight through, so you can't really adjust the post. So you have to connect both ends on either side of one hand because the holes just aren't big enough.
Which is kind of terrible.
That I kind of don't like that. I will say I don't like that. It doesn't unsell me on the figure. I think the figure is absolutely amazing, but I have no idea why the hand holes on these particular hands are that small and stiff. Why not just make it so you can put the pole right through and then he can hold it like he does in the movie? But the other hand holds the machete and stuff really good. So there we go.
And I like too that he has the little holsters, so you don't have to like throw the machete and the knife in a box somewhere when you're not using them. He's got places to put them on his belt. It's
got the full display, so he can make him look like he's ready, just like in the movie. And I like the machete one too, but I gotta take the hand off. Obviously I don't want his extra hand sticking out of his little machete sheath here. So I think I got it the right way. Yeah, I got it the right way. There we go. How's that?
Love it. It would only be better if he was actually holding the rod with the 2 hands.
Yeah, but I have the original Cult Classics Jason 6 before they started doing the Ultimates, and that is the pose he's practically stuck in. So for me, I probably wouldn't want him, 2 Jason figures in the exact same pose from the exact same movie anyway. But it would just be nice to have that option if you didn't have the original one, to be able to really pose him like that easily without having to kind of, fake it. So I'm going to take his spear apart here because now it is time to test him out with the accessory part that I bought in the accessory pack and actually make it look with the right Jason this time.
In order to get the chain on his head, you just pop off his head, slip it on his neck, pop the head back on.
So that is very easy. His head came off surprisingly easy. Often I have trouble removing the accessory parts, but that went on pretty easy.
The chain just connects to the rock, but in order to get him to look like he's floating, you have this clear plastic piece that sticks up under his shirt, And that sticks into the rock as well. So then when you have everything connected,
he just kind of floats there.
And he looks like he's rising up out of the water, but being held down by the rock.
Oh, and you have to connect the extra chain here. There's a little slot in there that I'm not going to really dig for yet, but it's under the chain. But you just connect it there.
And there's a big pile of extra chain, and you can see the lock there and everything.
Yeah.
And of course, it's on top of the Camp Blood sign that's been all defaced.
So obviously, this is going to be how he's displayed in my collection. I'm going to obviously make him look a little more like when he's underwater, like ooh.
So
I guess that's my impression of Jason underwater.
It's pretty much Jason any day of the week. That looks awesome. Now that we finally have the right Jason, this accessory kit just is that much more wicked. So that is the Friday the 13th Part 6 NECA Ultimate Jason Voorhees. Pretty awesome. Really glad to be able to add it to the collection. What do you guys think of it? Is this your favorite Jason, or is one of the other Jasons your favorite? Let us know down in the comment section below. What's your favorite movie? All that good stuff. We love to talk to you guys. If you've enjoyed the video, please give us a big thumbs up, share it with your friends, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. You can also follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and Snapchat at Tracey's Basement, Jason from TB on Twitter, and of course, as always, guys, keep coming back for more Tracey's Basement. Bye!